Hey, how's it going everyone? Tazen here, and today I've got some awesome news regarding NieR Automata. So recently at the C2E2 event in Chicago, VIZ Media announced that they will be translating and localizing the two NieR Automata novels. So if you're not too sure of what these are, they were both released in Japan last year. The first is called NieR Automata, a long story short, and this is a novelization of the actual NieR Automata story. It was written by Jun Nishima and includes some additions like extra information about Adam and Eve, A2, as well as the characters' thoughts throughout the game. And then the second one is called NieR Automata, a short story long. Now this is slightly different in that it is a collection of short to medium length stories written by Jun Nishima and Yoko Taro. So if we just firstly go and have a look at this is just a long story short here, and here's a short story long. So I'm just going to go over to this page here and it's just going to talk about the table of contents. The first is a short story by Yoko Taro called The Fire of Prometheus. Now from my recollection, this is the story relating to original NieR and connecting to NieR Automata of P33, who is a robot in NieR, Gestalt and RepliCant. I believe this was firstly written, this story, in the Dragon Dragoon Drakengard 10th anniversary box set, or it was in the Drakengard 3 strategy guide / art book. Regardless, I'm really excited to see that here. This is just a picture of P33 here, who was had a very cool plot sort of story point in the original NieR series with a shade named Khalil. Now we're going to the second one here. This is the Yorha version 1.05. I believe this is the stage play. So this is a stage play that has been translated. It's about the Pearl Harbor descent mission and A2. So this would be really cool to learn more about. Something called the memory cage, which I don't know too much about. I believe, let me just have a look somewhere here. I read something about it here. So the memory thorn that takes place after the memory cage. So I'm not too sure there about that, but we've got others such as the bunker, Little Flowers, that's to do with a story between a robot and some flowers. It takes place before the original game, I believe, or as in NieR Automata. The Great Sea of Tranquility, this is a story about the android A10, I think in a underwater facility. The Memory Thorn, which takes place after the memory cage, I believe. And then Emil's Memory. So this actually, at least according to translations here, the story covers the events of the game from Emil's perspective. I believe it also covers events including ending Y of Emil, and things that happen after that in regards to Emil. But regardless, I mean, this is all currently only being fan translated. And there's lots of stuff out there, but again, if you look through different media, there's such big books that, you know, they haven't fully been translated yet by people in the community. But then if we go and look here, this is just some pictures of, this is the second one, short story long. So just firstly regarding their releases, VIZ Media have already confirmed that a long story short, the novelization of NieR Automata, will be released in October 2018. And then NieR Automata short story long is coming in spring 2019. So this is spring in the northern hemisphere, so autumn in the southern hemisphere. And then just having a look at this, here's just some artwork and illustrations in it. So here's Khalil here. Here's the type flight units with the androids in it. That looks to be 2B in the center there. We've got 2B and 9S on the left page and then A2 on the right. That artwork looks incredible. Reminds me a bit of Teenage NieR, or Young NieR I should say, from NieR RepliCant. The bunker here. I believe this is the Little Flowers story, so it'll be interesting to sort of learn more about that. There is a translation, the fan translation you can read through. This is the Great Sea Tranquility, so that's Android A10 I believe. Here we have the Memory Thorn, so that's with 9S. Here we go, Emil's Memory. And there is one picture below, but I won't show that because that could be some spoilers in a sense. But in my opinion, it is the best image just shown here. And I think it's just incredible. So yeah, there we have it. That's some more information regarding some more merchandise and I guess information regarding the world of NieR and NieR Automata and Drakengard, obviously. And it's fantastic to see that these are getting localized and translated. So thank you very much, VIZ Media. I really wish and hope that one day we may get the art book and strategy guide and all the stories within them translated, and especially Grimoire NieR, that contains the epilogue as well in it to the final ending of NieR Gestalt, I should say NieR RepliCant, not Gestalt. I believe NieR RepliCant is considered the canon NieR story, but again, you know, it's been so long having read all these different stories, you know, from Drakengard, NieR Automata, in Japanese, or I should say fan translated from Japanese. You know, even the original NieR audio drama CD, there's fantastic stories in them that relate to a lot of the origins of the characters. And to finally see that we're actually getting something localized shows that, you know, the popularity of NieR Automata, you know, in the English part of the world is really large, you know, and it's being vocalized. They're seeing this, obviously, and essentially, hopefully, that's because they're seeing profitability in this. But, you know, I like to say, you know, hopefully there are people there that release these things because they want to sort of get them out there to people for them to enjoy. Regardless, you know, I'm just really excited. I can't wait to get these. I'll update you all with more information when we know how we can get them, obviously exactly when the other one is being released, a short story long. And again, I'm just so excited, but I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll enjoy it as always, and until next video, stay spot on.